Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, there's one.
No, that's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message. Dying? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood.
Well,
shit.
before we get too far into that, I need to ask,
My bad.
can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. The finger, right? She pricked herself to do that.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Huh, I don't know. What say you, Leon?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers. Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
And I thought it was Makoto that assumed it was a 1-1.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Damn.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
What?
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Know it? Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Yep. Rotate it. I think maybe I see. Maybe I see some. Just a little something.
God. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn the message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. We're not gonna flip it for you. You need to like flip the monitor yourself. Oh, we're timed on this too? Alright. Where are you? Hey buddy. Hey buddy. You were the only one that was able to break the fourth walls you're the only voice that I gave that power to. And you killed the girl that I thought was going to be the only girl that survived with me through all this to be the waifu. So you're literally killing like the interesting or what I gave the interesting people thoughts, but it's you.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Damn, he looks like he's... I like that art right there. Just him being that angry art. That looks really cool. I don't know why I wanted to point that out, but it looks cool.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Oh shit. She's right.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Sure we can.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's the thing I found on the ground from the incinerator, right? It is the cuff. The fisty cuff. That.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killers stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Angry Leon.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
Angry powered up Leon.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The part remains in the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How, when, where? I want to say when. But where? You know what? We're going to go with where. Where the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where was destroyed? You stop it! You failed! We're not talking! Don't you get it? How the fuck are you supposed to do? Why the fuck are we listening to you?
Shoot.
Oh, I just embarrassed myself. Alright. When? Really? Oh, I fucked up again. It's okay, it's okay. We have plenty of hearts.
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
That's where the crystal ball comes in. Did he legitimately, like, throw his shirt and shit in there and threw the ball to turn it on?
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves Leon is the real killer. Did he wrap the shirt around the ball?
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the
I'm gonna shoot that.
No, that's wrong.
I think that one's the wrong one. Let's see if I'm right.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it.
I got it!
Divide with
Killer
it. That was an
set the
option.
gate at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Ah, Mr. Baseball player. He's good at
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because ultimate clairvoyance.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to listen to me tell you how to play game? You need to. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing statement. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. We have a lot of truth things. We have truth chambers, truth bullets, truth Panels. Truth. Truths. Also, if you aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hit that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, GLHF. Thank me, thank me, thank your narrator. Oh god. Oh. Okay, so... Is it where we use this then? Is this the next portion? Oh. Oh, it's manga style, so it's right to left. Oh, wow. Okay. So how... It started with this then. And then it became... What, this? Maybe? I don't know. That looks like she dropped it though. No, let's do this. And then maybe this? She got hit in the wrist, which caused her to drop the knife. Alright. Then she went into the bathroom, closed the door. Killer was trying to get the bathroom unlocked, right? Am I missing anything? Oh, yeah, I am missing. Would it be this? This is somewhere in there, isn't it? Right? Or am I doing this wrong? No. I think this one's wrong. I think it is... What was that other one I saw earlier? It's probably this one. Okay. Then... What happens? She goes to the bathroom, he tries to pick the lock. And she gets stabbed. Writes the message, right? Or did she write the message before? It looked like it was already there. But then what does that mean? What would come after that? Oh, the lint roller. Alright, so she wrote the message first. Then the lint roller. And then he goes over there. Grabs the ball, right? Grabs the ball. Takes aim. Pounds into the incinerator. But then little piece happened. Right? Oh. No. This happened first. Okay. Little did he know that the critters actually laid eggs at the end of Critters 1. And that's what started the whole Critters 2. So, this is it, right?
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
No, I didn't lay my reasoning right. I need to rearrange the event. Wait, why? She dropped the knife after that. That's what that is, right? Okay. We'll just go do that then. Sure.
Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
I feel like I wish I had that voice that could just be like that annoying person in a movie theater during a horror movie. Bitch, why'd you run upstairs? Why'd you go in the bathroom? You know, I feel like I want to do that, but there's no place for it here, but I still have an urge to want to do a thing.
And stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there.
Question, couldn't have he just kept the shirt like in his room? And no one would have known.
But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
Oh shit, my bad.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
What an evil-looking anime guy.
But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Oh shit!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Everything.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!